it's Ace AMIN. I'm with Black Compass. Now rocking with the Boonies.
Yo, Black Compass Media. Here they go. They about to start saying it. Oh, another interview. What up, Ace?
Oh, yeah. Mr. More interviews than battles. A lot more interviews than battles. Loses his voice in interviews. It's him, the man himself.
I took a lot of heat. I took a lot of heat for you not battling that band Legacy, man. They said I did too many interviews with you. You lost your voice.
I mean, yeah, they supposed to say that. You know what I'm saying? They troll. They gonna say that. You know what I mean? For the most part, niggas, anybody that thinks that and seriously like ascribe to that level of thinking, you know, that's what they supposed to think. So I ain't mad at them at all. You know, show me your true color. Show me where you at. Say that same shit when I do smoke this nigga. Keep that same no voice energy, motherfucker.
You smoke who, Snake?
Oh, Snake, Christopher? Yeah, Christopher about to get smoked. I'm about to talk to this nigga. Yeah, I'm about to do Christopher thing.
You heard the interview?
I heard pieces of it. I heard the very end. I mean,
he's talking spicy,
I heard
man.
pieces of it. That's what he's supposed to, like, you know, Don King talks spicy. He's supposed to talk spicy, you know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't.
He said you niggas tweets be sounding like y'all 6'9", but in person, niggas be regular. I don't know.
Is he talking about rapping or is he talking about as men? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, I'm surely not 6'9". I'm not 6'9" in person. I'm not 6'9" on tweets. I'm tweeting like a nigga who knows how to use tweeting for the tool that it is to promote the fight and make the nigga look the way that you want him to look. He's looking away. So he had to call up. The crazy thing is that, like, the nigga is ridiculing me for doing interviews. He has a problem with it. Oh, you do too many and not about you talking. And then his only answer to the Twitter heat that he's getting is to do an interview because he can't properly express himself through tweets. He doesn't know how to use that tool in order to help him out in this instance. This ain't my problem. You know what I mean? That's personally not. That sounds like a personal issue to me. That's a Snake problem, a Christopher problem. You know what I mean? So,
yo, what was this Twitter shit even about? Like, how did this shit, like, all I saw was you and Cuban cracking jokes and shit. Like,
nah, it wasn't me and Cuban. Cuban just jumped on because he made the. So Snake doesn't have a car. For all of you that, you know what I'm saying, that don't know, he doesn't have a car, so his mobility is limited. He says that nobody in Manhattan has a car. So I asked niggas that I know who rap, who live in Manhattan, who also own cars. I asked them, yo, do you own a car? They're like, yeah. I'm like, does nobody in Manhattan have a car? He's like, yeah. I'm like, so why is there so much traffic in Manhattan when nobody owns it? I was like, don't niggas ride Uber? The niggas that drive the Uber, don't them niggas own cars in Manhattan? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, so what do you mean that's your reason for not having a car? Because nobody, well, it's a lot of niggas that have cars in Manhattan, bro. Like, what's going on? So he doesn't have a car. I'm like, so what happens when you want to move around outside of Manhattan? Like, when you got to come to a face-off with Jay Black and you can't come to the face-off because you don't have a ride. You know what I mean? And then you don't got enough money to get a bus.
How do you know he can't go to a face-off with Jay Black?
We're going to find out. I don't know. I don't think he can. He might be able to. I don't think he can. Personally, I don't think he can because he's talking like he can't. He wants to do face-offs on here instead of doing them on. I don't think he can make it. I think that he's going to have to walk, and he doesn't want to do that. I don't think that he's in that type of. I don't think his cardiovascular. I don't think that his cardiovascular endurance is at a place where he's willing to jog it, and he would have to walk it, and walking it would take too long, and his feet would hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's counterproductive, and then he got to make his way back to New York, and then from there he got to find a way to Charlotte. It's all bad. You know what I'm saying? When you fucked up, it's all bad. Like, it's all bad. Your options are like so minimal that, you know, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? He can pop his shit, but he can't get to the place where he can pop his shit at. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, but get a car. If you want me to save my voice, we're gonna start a GoFundMe for Snake to get a bus ticket to get the Philly, which is like an hour away from me.
Like, get out of here with
I'm
that
gonna start a GoFundMe. We're gonna start a GoFundMe. If y'all real ones, look out for Snake. I'm trying to get this battle done. I want the promo for it. So if y'all real ones, y'all fuck with the kid, man. You know what I'm saying? Support that shit. I'm gonna put the link up on the Twitter after this interview. Y'all gonna see it. We're gonna start the GoFundMe for Snake for his transportation fees to get this nigga the champion. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, bus tickets cost a lot these days for these 1 hour Willie niggas.
Yo, you a sick nigga, man.
Yo.
You a sick nigga, bro.
It's lit.
Okay,
yeah.
But the thing is, y'all was supposed to already battle. He said he came to DMV ready to smoke, and you wasn't ready. He said you got laryngitis and all this other shit. Like,
yeah, I mean, he said I got what?
He said you got laryngitis or some shit.
Laryngitis?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, man, he a weirdo. He's supposed to say shit like I mean, I can't control. Like, it's like a nigga showing that Red had it happen to him at Summer Madness last year. Like, I can't control that. If it happens, it happens. Like my voice, it's one of those biological things. Like you can't. I can take precautions, but at the same time, if it goes, it goes. Like it's not because he's acting as if I didn't want to rap or I wasn't there too. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't show up or I wasn't ready to rap. Like I was ready to destroy you. They say all they've done is prolong the inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga's about to die. Like I've never seen a nigga this anxious to get in a casket. Like who the fuck? I want to die today. Like go ahead and kill yourself then. This nigga's a weirdo, bro. Supreme weirdo though. Like supreme weirdo. Like doing all this wild shit, doing these interviews. You wanna straighten out what's going on Twitter in an interview, nigga. That's what the face off for. But I forgot niggas don't be having transportation, so they can't get there. You know what I'm saying? They don't have nobody around them for reliable transportation. None of these dot mob niggas that you keep shouting out. Why them niggas ain't giving you no ride? Rex can't give you a ride, the champion. You know what I mean? You don't want it. Then now you wanna do it all. You was ready. You got all these excuses. You was ready. You was ready to die. You on 10 is a 5 to anybody else. There's a reason you battling this nigga and you not battling somebody else. How the fuck you go from Math Hoffa? You keep bragging about how you had that big moment against Math Hoffa. Then what? Now you battling a nigga with 2 PGs. You know what I'm saying?
He said he didn't have to. He said he stayed booked and he didn't have to take you.
He's a liar. He doesn't get booked on URL. He gets booked everywhere else but there. Don't get after the saga shit. Now what? Like, what was your options? What did you have in pending? Like you and Geechee not happening. You backed out on the battle with drugs. You done burnt your bridges. You looking crazy. Like you really looking crazy. Niggas has proceeded without you. Niggas don't see the commodity in you. Niggas see you as just Snakeyez, just Christopher, another nigga from Harlem with no bread. That's all they see.
Here this nigga go.
That's all they see this nigga as. They see you as a Harlem nigga with no bread. A Harlem nigga with, that's you. You one of them niggas. You know what I mean? Nigga that don't want to get no money, that don't want to do nothing. You want to sit on your ass and hope you get a ride and blame the fact that you don't have a vehicle on where you live at. Niggas, you crazy?
But ain't this okay? This battle gonna be a little different. This is no longer a DMV banned battle. Like now, you're on the road. Carolina is gonna be Summer Impact weekend.
I'm home everywhere.
You home everywhere?
I'm home everywhere. I'm not even worried about, bro. Listen, all I gotta do, I can only control 3 things: what I think, what I say, and what I do. I can't worry about none of that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't worry about. I'm not concerning myself with where I'm battling at. I'm concerning myself with my material for the battle. That's it. You know what I mean? Like that's it. Like the demographic may play a role in how I tailor this shit, but most times it's a URL crowd. Most times it's gonna be a URL centric crowd, even though it's a big potential. Not saying it's gonna happen, but if it does that way, it's a big crowd that's there for the biggest event in battle rap history potentially. It's still battle rap fans, so you gotta just come in there and battle rap. That's it. Like that shit travels well. It's gonna be my first time. If I jump up there, like I said before, if I jump up there and get booed, then I get booed. I dust it off, figure out what I did wrong, and move on to the next one.
I want them to let y'all. I know it's gonna be that weekend. I don't know when. I want them to let y'all open up the night. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that would be beautiful. That would be. I don't know if he's ready for that though. He got too many dry spots.
What you mean? You don't know if he ready? He was on fucking Born Legacy Supreme.
That's not something Impact.
Bro, that was a big stage though.
It's not no big. That was not a big stage. We're not gonna do that.
No,
that was not a big stage. No, it was not a big stage. Sorry, that was not a big stage. It was not a big stage. Nah, it wasn't. Niggas 500, 600, 500, 800 ain't the same as 2015. It's not the same.
True.
Not the big stage. But I'm not going to either. I'm not even going to say like, I'm not going to make it seem like that's not something. Like, he definitely did that. And he did horribly.
He did horribly. Yeah, he didn't do horrible, man. He won that battle.
He did horribly. So what? Just because you won a battle that no one cares about. You had a battle with Math Hoffa that stuck at 200,000 some views. I got damn near 200,000 views on a PG. Wow. How, bro? You know what I'm saying? No one cared. No one even remembered that. Asking niggas, like, quote me something from it. I had to go back and record shit for niggas to even know. Only thing they remember is him bringing out Bonnie on some snake shit. You brought out a female that a nigga used to fuck with. That's some snake shit. Snake shit. Typical snake shit. Snake shit, man. Snake nigga type shit. Bring out a female that a nigga used to fuck with. Come on, man.
What do you think about him saying, what do you think about him saying, like, you came in quoting his shit, but you trying to act like he not hot?
Listen, that nigga's not hot, bro. You know how this shit goes. Niggas is trying to discredit my disconnect line. If you say something even similar to what a nigga said, even if it wasn't inspired by him and had nothing, but you know that a nigga said something similar to it, they gonna try to excoriate you for that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, just because a nigga say something, because all right, well, in my battle, in the next battle, I said something about putting something in a fucking blog. Does that mean I want to battle Drizz Rothstein? No, that don't mean that. I never had the intent. Listen, I guarantee you that there's nobody in battle rap right now who's upcoming in it, who on their bucket list. If you ask any of them, who you want to battle, not one nigga's going to say Snakeyez. Not one. Not one. It's not a life goal. It's not something that you have to do. Like, damn, if I don't battle Snakeyez, my career ain't complete. Ain't nobody saying that shit. No one on earth is saying that. No one gives a fuck about this nigga battling me other than the fact that it's him battling me. That's it. Nobody clamoring for the next Snake. Ain't nobody dying, yo, Snake need to be on the stage. Except for you Black Compass niggas. Y'all the only niggas. Y'all the only niggas on earth.
Posey said good luck too. He said to tell you good luck.
I don't believe it. Tell Posey I don't believe in luck. He can keep that shit. I don't believe in luck. No, I'm good. I'm gonna cook that nigga on skill and merit.
Okay.
Or my voice might disappear. I Posey, that's up. Posey, I said what's up and all that good. But yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. I'm not even worried about this nigga.
He said you came in and you came in quoting this shit. You had to run to join the Goonies, who was hot and moving at that time. Like, you ain't really catch fire by yourself.
Listen, that's crazy when niggas say they hot and move. I had the PG before I ever became. I wasn't a Goonie until after I got the PG. I don't get it. Like, that's like, Don Marino's NWX now. Do you think that Don Marino wasn't trying, like, almost where he was at without that? He was already doing what he had already had, however many PGs and a main stage battle before he ever became an NWX member. Like, I'm catching the slack. And then it's like, yo, if you look at it actually, what does being a Goonie do for me besides the label? Like, what does it do for me? When niggas is talking about me, niggas is using that as a crutch. Niggas ain't even saying, they're not saying, yo, that's the newest Goonie. Like, niggas ain't saying that. Niggas just saying that's the nigga that got all them interviews and no battles. The nigga that talks about the nigga that's locked up.
Hey, what do you really think about that shit, though, when niggas say that?
It's idiotic. Niggas don't understand. Like, they can hate it all they want to hate it. The ones that do that don't understand it, you can hate it. But the whole point is that there's a point you have to do things other than battle when you're not battling. This is some of it. Right now, it's in the ground phase. It's not going to always be like this. My entire career, if it's lengthy, if it works out the way that I want it to work out, it's not going to be spent doing this type of promo. But right now, without me being established, without me having a fan base that's large and far-reaching, I have to do things to extend to keep my name relevant. This is the difference between me and other niggas who came up with me. Niggas like Snakeyez. Snakeyez has had performances where niggas thought that he was going to be the nigga, but no one cares. The crazy thing is I could go up there and lose this battle, and niggas is going to care more about me losing the battle than Snakeyez doing good. That's the crazy thing about it. No one's going to care because he hasn't invested the time necessary for people to care about his brand. No one cares. No one cares what he does. No one cares. They don't care. He's irrelevant. He's rendered himself that way because he don't know the moves to make. And these dot mob niggas clearly they clearly not advising him on what he should be doing outside of just getting on stage and rapping them trash ass bars and bringing niggas exes on stage. They not doing it. They not telling him all that. They not telling him all that shit. They just whatever, or he's not following. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Let me not even speculate.
There's not a part of you that feel like. There's not a part of you that feel like, you know what, I talk mad shit on cam, I pro mode, but when it came down to time to battle, I lost my voice and couldn't battle. It's not a part of you that just feel like you should just, like, be quiet until the battle. Like, there's not a part of you that think that at all.
No. You see what I'm doing? If there's a part of me coming, it's like, it's infinitesimal, like, no. Why would I change it up? It was not controlled. Even if I lost the battle, I wouldn't have shut up. I'd have still been talking my shit. Which I'm not gonna do. I'm still gonna talk my shit. You got me fucked up. You think that because I didn't even. It was a condition that was out of. It was no different than the venue getting closed down and none of us could rap. Mm-hmm. It was something out of my control. Out of my control. You upset with me? All right. Well, you upset. Now what? You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. I couldn't control it. I'm not upset about it. It happened. It was meant to happen. Now it's worked its way into potentially being an even better opportunity. You know, look at God. Look at God.
Right.
He worked for you. You worked for him. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
So what type of, going into the next, like, okay, because niggas is obviously going to be smoking in these venues. What type of precautions do you have to, like, I don't know what you do. Do you just show up when it's time for you to battle? Like, I don't really know how this is going to work.
That's part of it. That's true. Like, just not being, like I said last time, it was because I was practicing in the smoke field. Like, niggas was smoking in the room. So it kind of, like, wore on me while I was practicing. You know what I'm saying? So it was before even the day of the battle, my shit was going away. You know what I'm saying? Like, way before, like, that Thursday, and then I still got to practice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm practicing. And it's, like, rooms where niggas are smoking. So obviously that can't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the cumulative effect, niggas wasn't knowing that was going to happen. Or it wasn't going to be something like, I didn't know it was going to take that long. Because I've lost my voice before, like 2 days before, and then got it back the day of.
Right.
I mean, it is what it is. Like, we ain't going to make that the narrative as if, like, this is just the thing. Like, I got 2 battles on URL, man. I got 4 other battles outside of that. Voice wasn't an issue on none of them until the last battle. Mm-hmm. That's it. So I'm not about to even feed into, oh, you're only as good as your voice, man. Whatever. Anyway.
What do you think about when he said, because there's a part in the interview where he says, your whole, you not even your whole person. He his own man. Like, he his own battler. He don't sound like other niggas. He said half of you niggas in the Goonies sound like Twerk. Niggas want to say you trying to rap like you a New York nigga. You want to be like Lux and the Harlem niggas.
Yeah, he's stupid. He's stupid because I mean basically what he's telling you is what he's gonna rap about when we battle. That's what he's giving you. What he's telling you is he's giving you his ankles. Is what he's telling you. That's what he's doing. He's creating a narrative for what it is. Like I'm talking about him not having a car because he really doesn't have a car. Like I'm talking about him. I'm talking about the shit that he does that people don't like, the non-man shit that this nigga be doing, that he think he looks like a tough guy, all this 6'9", like, oh, niggas is different. For how they different, my energy ain't never changed. Like, we not even gonna play that game. I told you, a nigga offered you fades, you backed out of it.
Wait, people offered him fades and he backed out of it.
He know what the fuck I'm talking about. He know what the fuck I'm talking about. He know exactly what I'm talking about. Nigga offered him up. He ain't had nothing to say about it. He ain't want the smoke. He get tough with these bitches, though. He publicly get tough with these. It's public record of him getting tough with these females. But when a nigga do it, I'm bigger than that. It ain't. Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are. Of course you gonna talk that I'm 220 shit. Niggas be talking 6'9" shit when it's a nigga involved. I didn't have no voice. That's the reason why it seemed like when you was yelling and nigga, I stood my ground. I said what I had to say. This ain't no tough shit. It's a battle rap event. I ain't on no tough shit.
Nigga said you was whispering. Nigga said you was whispering.
Yeah, I have no choice. I have no voice. Like, what am I do? Of course I'm whispering. That's what I'm limited to. But if I had my voice, I'd have been talking the exact same way I'm talking right now. And you wouldn't have had nothing to say at all. You know what I mean? Like, so let's not play this motherfucking game as if we're talking something beyond battle rap. Because we going to do that. Like, bro, you got too many chinks. You can't be out here talking the crazy shit. You not that. You definitely not that, bro. You definitely not that. All that posturing you be doing, your on stage persona is that exactly. It's a persona. You fake it. You bluffing. The only place in life that you gonna be able to talk to me that way is on that stage. Anywhere else, you know what the vibes is. So we not even gonna get into that. You feel what I'm saying? We not even gonna act like it's more than that because I ain't on that. I really ain't on that. You know what I mean? So he could talk that shit like a nigga don't sound. He's just giving up his angles. He's just giving up what he's going to talk about.
Bro, he feel like he created that pocket, you know what I'm saying? Because he came in talking that Dorito on the Jack Mac, that jail talk. He was the... He feel like he was...
But he's not being authentic. Like, talk that shit and keep it real with what you talking from, the perspective you talking from. J400. Why J400 say you ain't never been to prison? Why he say that? Why J400 break down where you been at and why you talk that shit? Let's talk about that. Like, you talk that shit. Anybody could talk that shit. Niggas get locked up for DUIs and domestics all the time. Mm-hmm. I wasn't in there for domestic or DUI, nigga. Last time I went in that motherfucker, I ain't come out for a long time. Mm-hmm. You've been out there, and this isn't like a bragging. Like, niggas make it seem like it's a valid. Like, I'm not comparing. Oh, I did more time than you, so I'm tougher than you. That has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with the perception of it. If you thinking that shit makes you tough, so you talk about it in the sense of, you talk about it and frame it in a way that actually isn't true for you. You talk about shit that that ain't you. You ain't that, man, nigga. You ain't that, ain't you. That ain't even nothing you want to be in the first place. Who want to be a jail nigga? Like, that wasn't on my list. That wasn't on my fucking goals when I grew up. Yeah, I want to be a convicted felon who did it. I ain't never planned on that. This shit just happened, and I dealt with it. I'm not proud of going to jail. I'm proud of who I became because of it. That's what niggas get completely twisted. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of going to prison. I don't like the fact that I had to miss. Like, I have a daughter that I didn't see. Like, my family missed me for a long time. I could have died in there. Anything could have happened. I could have had some life-changing shit happen, and I never made it out of there. Why do you think that you want to be that and you weren't that? He's not a prison nigga. Let's get that shit understood right now. You not that, nigga. You faking. Why did J400 say that shit? Why he say that shit?
I don't know.
It's a battle that niggas ain't never seen either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because Snakeyez name on it. Niggas ain't seen that shit, but if you go on the app, it's one of the first stuff. Niggas ain't never seen it. Niggas never seen this battle, so they're not going to know what the fuck I'm talking about. But if you got the app, if you app game, go on the app, look up J400 and Snakeyez rapping, and he said some things, man, it's like, why you say that? Why you say that to you,
and
Snake?
You saying that's not a lie.
I'm saying why he said.
Oh, why he said.
I'm saying why he said. Why he said. Why did he say it? If it ain't what it is, why he said it? Why he make that? Why did he make that? Why did he make that be that? Why did he paint that picture that way if that's not what it is? Why did he spend so much time on it? Why did he say you was just in the half-fight house? Why did he say that Queensboro is what it said when he searched your name? Why did he say you didn't know? Why did he do these things? Is this true? Are you bluffing? Are you bluffing? If we go on by your track record, you might be bluffing. Because you got a lot of shaky shit that you done did publicly. You got a lot of shit you done said. You keep it, you piece niggas up. You piece niggas up. And when you get out there, so you piecing niggas up, but behind their backs, when a bitch involved, you screenshotting shit and sending it to the bitches like, what's up with these? What's up with this? Why you saying that? Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about GoFundMe coming to GoFundMe to get this nigga to the face off. That's why we doing GoFundMe. Check this GoFundMe I'm about to have for Christopher. We about to have this shit going. Nigga don't know what we dealing with.
I hope you know everybody is waiting to see if you gonna drop the ball or not. Like they want to really like niggas really want to. You know what it is? Niggas want to see you stand in front of something. Niggas want to see if you really that. Like now, like even the battlers, I seen John, like niggas want to see if you really that.
What John say?
I mean, niggas was just like that. You and Snake was what is one of the battles he was looking forward to seeing. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to see where you was really at. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of battlers said you and Snake was the battle they wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a really good matchup. You know what I'm saying? So
okay. I don't know why they saying that, but whatever. I don't know why they saying what. It's a good matchup. Why is it a good matchup? Because niggas be yelling. Because niggas been in jail.
Niggas want to see you stand in front of somebody who been in front of like a legit battler.
That nigga, yo, listen, he's not that. We not about to act like if I battle him and do good, I'm proving like because niggas what's gonna happen is niggas is gonna completely discredit it. It was Snakeyez. He did what you was supposed to do. And if I lose, it's gonna be like, man, that was all you lost to, and it ain't gonna be that. Right now it's that, but it ain't gonna be that in the aftermath. In the aftermath, niggas gonna completely flip it and turn it into, oh, you didn't handle your business or you were supposed to did that. He ain't nobody. I guarantee you. Just watch the narrative. No matter what I go in there and do, I go in there and get absolutely crazy, go nuclear. Man, it was just Snakeyez. There wasn't no proven vet. There wasn't nobody that's really out here that got bodies under his door. Like, who snaked them bodies? Who even killed? Niggas gonna start talking that shit. Watch.
So
watch, man.
It's kind of like, is this so are you saying like this is kind of like a lose-lose? Like,
No, it's not a lose-lose because I'm going to make the best of it. I'm going to tell you what niggas are going to say. I'm going to take it and I'm going to make it into what I want it to be after I destroy this nigga. But that's going to be one of the things that you're going to hear that. It's going to be one of those creeps. You're going to hear that. Man, it was Snakeyez, man. You know what I'm saying? At first, he was going to hear it was at home. Man, he was at home. He was in the DMV. It was a band jam. Now it's not band. Now what niggas going to say? Man, he whatever the issue may be. Oh, yeah, he got the Goonies with him because Rex and them don't be coming to this battle. They came to the one battle they did come to was in Harlem.
he bodied that nigga.
It was in Harlem. I'm speaking about what niggas came, like niggas coming about. I don't care what he did or didn't do. Like, I'm talking about niggas coming to support him and the excuses that niggas are gonna offer. Well, you got the Goonies behind you. He ain't had no Dot Mob. So what? He shouldn't have been Dot Mob.
Well, he gonna have a mob. He gonna have a mob with him in NC. Rex, Mook is on the card.
Wow.
Like, you seen them all in Philly. You seen them all in
that don't
Philly,
mean
man.
the niggas gonna be able to. He was there to support Rex. He wasn't there to support Snakeyez. That nigga is on the bottom of the chart. They be forgetting that nigga got battles. Niggas, they don't be knowing that nigga battling. Don't nobody be knowing.
Snake and Mook is battling the same. Like, it's the same weekend. Like they going.
That don't mean that nigga gonna stand behind them. Part of that you not getting. Like, that don't mean that these niggas opening up to show these niggas the main event. These niggas line up. That shit is beneath them. I'm not saying what they gonna do. I don't know. I don't really even care. It don't matter. I'm not looking for no excuse. I don't care. He can have the entire. He could bring Harlem with him. He could bring everybody with him. He could bring Nicky Barnes with him if he wants to. I don't give a fuck who he bring with him.
You don't think he can rap with you?
You know he can rap. Do you think he can rap with me?
I think it's gonna be competitive. I think this is gonna be a competitive fight.
You didn't answer the question. Do you think he can rap with me?
He can rap.
Can he rap with me? Stop trying to. Okay, look, I know your answer. Don't worry about it. I know your answer. Man. You don't have to say I'm not gonna put you in that position. My bad. I know you got shit to do. I don't want to make you seem like, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to put you in that like. My bad. Drizzy said what he said.
What you
mean?
Drizzy
said what he said. Yo, nobody on earth that got 2 ears that like hip hop thinks that this fish can rap with me. If you do, I don't know what you got going.
He's more proven. He's more battle tested right now.
What? He's proven what? What is he proving?
He stood in front of better competition than you.
What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean, bro? Like, what does that mean? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, Twerk, there's a lot of niggas that stood in front of better competition than Twerk. They're not better than him. Like, I don't care. I'm not Twerk either. I'm not saying that I'm Twerk. I'm just saying that example doesn't work. Mm-hmm. Is that what I'm doing? Just because he stood in front of better, he's not as talented. No offense to him. He's not as intelligent. I keep telling niggas, you don't possess a strong enough grasp of the English vocabulary for you to be trying to challenge me in a battle of words. How the fuck? Like, he's not one of them niggas. He's not articulate enough to even think that you going to out-rap me. These other niggas, yeah, they can do that. He's not one of them niggas.
But he does more than he's not a lyrical wordplay battler. He mix it up.
And how you gonna be? You asked me, could he rap with me?
But bro, that don't mean that you gonna win the battle though. If just because you might be more lyrical.
You said rap with me. You ain't say. I said, can he rap with me? I said no. I didn't say he couldn't win the battle. I said he couldn't rap with me. Can he rap with me? No, he cannot rap. He cannot outbar me. He cannot put words together better than I can put words together. Could he do other shit? He might bring out my ex-girl from 8th grade. Knowing that nigga.
No. This nigga said from 8th grade.
He might do that. He's a weirdo. He brings out females. Like, he does that weird shit and then complains about a nigga talking about, you brought a nigga whole ex-girl out as a prop. That's weird. That's weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's battle rap. It's entertainment. At the end of the day, all right, cool. Just take these L's with you. He might do that. If he does that, he might win. He might bring out my school teacher from high school who's going to say he was remedial or some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? He might do that. The CO or something.
I just hope y'all both got them rounds down pat. No chokes, no none of that. Like, I just need to be.
He don't choke. Has he ever choked? I don't think he's ever choked.
Nah, Snake don't choke, man.
Yeah, Snake don't. I mean, he don't choke on battle. He choke in life, but he don't choke on battle. Right? He come up with all the time in life. Nigga ain't got no car to get the champion. He's choking on that. What he talking about?
Wait, were y'all supposed to go to champion or something? What? Like, why you?
He's supposed to go to champion next week, and he can't get there. He ain't got no ride. Ain't nobody trying to ride. Get a nigga no ride. Somebody, if you listening, man, somebody, man, in the greater New York area, for me, man, you know what I'm saying? Get that nigga out there, man, please, man. I appreciate it. I give you I cash out you some money for some gas. Just get that nigga to New York and back, man. I can get it. I'll go pick him up if you want me to pick him. I'll go. Hey, Snake, if you need me to come pick you up, I'll pick you up, but I just ain't taking you back, though. You want to find a way back. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga here, man.
Yeah. Nigga worry about battling me, ain't got no car. Nigga, you need to get a motherfucking car. You want to battle me, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. You need to be battling life. You battling me.
Yo, man. Yo, chill out. Yo, I know niggas in New York that don't drive cars, though, man. Like,
so what? So what? It's not an impediment. It's not a problem with, it's not a problem with struggling or not having a car. It's none of that. It's not a problem. It's a problem when it becomes an impediment.
I don't know if he has a car. I don't know.
That nigga ain't got no car, man. He said he ain't got no car. He said I ain't got no. He know he ain't got no. I don't even know if the nigga got a license. You got a license? Snake, you got a license? You can't take you gonna fail the vision test. I don't think you can get no license, bro.
He said the nigga gonna fail the vision test. Yes.
The fact. He can't. What the fuck they gonna do? You know how the joke be flashing. yo, he can't get no license. You gotta pass the vision test. I don't think you can do it because I know, like in sport, you can't pass sports physicals. Like they won't let if you got one of anything. You got one kidney, you got one lung. They won't let you play like in high school. And if you got one eye, if you lose the other one, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think that might be the situation with the vision test at the DMV. I might be wrong though. I might just be. I don't know. My bad.
All right, man. Listen, man. Summer Impact Weekend. You better be ready. I am. Let's first off, before we even get to that, I'll be getting punished online. Niggas be calling me ACE AMIN's agent, all types of shit. Niggas said I missed the shows because I was driving from Cali to the DMV to make sure your voice was right. All types of shit. These niggas be killing me.
Listen, you believe what you believe, you stand on it. If them niggas, you know what I'm saying, like you can see the talent. And they're not saying I won't come in there and bomb. I might come in there and bomb and be everything. I might be the talk of the town. That nigga ass.
Nah. You're not about to get me killed out here. You better show up. you got me fucked up with that shit. Hell no, nigga.
I'm gonna go in that motherfucker and forget everything on purpose. Like, yo, I don't remember shit. They gonna kill me. There's more interviews than about. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Anybody that stand, but I'm putting niggas in that light right now. Too many interviews, man. They tired of saying it.
Do you feel like these niggas just don't get it? Like you are outsmarting a lot of these guys in terms of work ethic and promoting yourself and branding.
I don't know about all the smart, and I'm just outworking them. I'm just willing to do the shit they ain't willing to do. I'm pretty sure that a lot of niggas are willing to do. They're willing to do it if it's presented to them. You know what I'm saying? In the correct fashion. They just not willing to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? Like, they see it, and it's like they don't understand how it translates. Like, my battle on the app, it's a PG battle. It's me and Burke Bus. We two relatively unknown niggas, and it got more reactions than a lot of main stage battles. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them. If you look at it, like, I think it's past like 70,000. A lot of people ain't really got reactions. We ain't talking like views. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just that, and that's a direct result of the marketing and cross branding. Like, you have to do it. It's imperative. Like, it's imperative. I tell anybody, I implore any youngin' or anybody that's coming in the game, you gotta know that there's more to it than just rapping. And once you understand how that helps further and fuel what you're trying to do with the rapping, they go hand in hand. You gotta be willing to put the effort into getting better at your craft and at the business end of it. Because that's ultimately your responsibility. Like, it's nobody else's responsibility to push you but you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care who you got around you, what your situation is, how greatly talented you might be. It's up. No one's gonna care about your stake in yourself more than you are. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you to say. It's up to you to figure out how to make that work for you to be able to get to the next level and the next level and the next level, and to keep on exceeding whatever limitations people have placed on you, so that you can make this shit work for you in the long run. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not trying to be battle rapping for 40 years. I'm not trying to be battle rapping when I'm 50. That's how I'm opposed to. I'm not trying to have to rely on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Trying to make this shit make sense. We got to make it make sense. You got to have exposure. You got to develop a real fan base. You have to develop a real following. You have to develop. You have to identify. You have to make people identify with you enough to feel like they want to invest themselves in your growth, in your story, in your plight, in your background. They want to do that. You got to do that.
Right.
You got to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, I definitely appreciate you coming on, man. Any last words before Summer Impact or before y'all champion, I don't know, situation is? What last words?
GoFundMe coming to Snakeyez to be able to make it to the battle. I mean, to the battle and to the face-off. Anybody in the greater New York area that got a car in Manhattan or wherever that's willing to drive them, let me know. Holler at me in the DMs. I got you on the gas money. Try to get you in the Summer Impact or something like that. Shoot, fat gang, shooter get shot. Dot mob. Cooney gang, man. KMM, man. We out of here, man.
What?